Hello, welcome to my videos on my blog. In this time, I'm going to talk about what happened yesterday on Golden Cup 2025 day 2. Well, yesterday we played three games in the Gold Cup, where in the first game, the Estados Unidos didn't have any problem and defeated the humility the Trinidad Tobago 5-0. In the second game of the day, in a game of the two teams that are very bad, the Saudi Arabia defeated Haiti 1-0, and they got the 3 points. About this game, I know it was a very bad game played by both teams, but in the end it was funny because when two bad teams play each other most of the time, the game is funny. In the last game of the day, and I think that it was the best game of the day, and it was very exciting. The Costa Rica defeated Surinam 4-3, and with this victory, Costa Rica got the first 3 points. So let's talk about a little more about this game. Let's start with the Group A, the first game, USA 5. Trinidad Tobago 0. About this game, remember that before this game, USA was in problem, because they had a 4 losing streak, all of the friendly games, and also they were playing a very bad football. So I think that this was a very important victory because they didn't have any problem. They dominated the game and they had the game under control in the halftime because they were in the game 3-0. In the end, they scored 2 goals in the second half, and they should have won this game by minimum 2 goal more difference because they dominated the game. With this victory, the USA could have 4 losing streak and they got the first 3 points of the tournament. And with this loss, Trinidad and Tobago stay in the bottom of the group with 0 points. In the second game of the day, the Saudi Arabia defeated 1-0 Haiti. About this game, it was a funny game, I'm not gonna to lie. I think that in the end, Haiti was a little better than Saudi Arabia, and I think that the Haiti minimum decided the tie. The Saudi Arabia were leading the game in the halftime with a penalty. The scorer Saleh Al Shehir and the minus 21, and Saudi Arabia were leading the game 1-0. Later in the game, especially in the second half, Haiti had a lot of goal opportunities. I'm not gonna to lie, but they missed most of them because I don't want to say that, but the players are very bad. They don't have the top quality because some of the goal opportunities that they have an easy goal opportunity to minimum score a goal. They couldn't score the qualifier, and in the end, Saudi Arabia got the victory and they got the 3 points. And with this loss, the Haiti stayed with 0 points. And in the last game of the day, in a very funny game, the Costa Rica defeated 4-3 the Surinam. Remember that the Costa Rica head coach is Miguel Herrera, the Mexican head coach that has managed America, Veracruz, Rayados de Monterrey, Tigres, etc. So he has 2 Liga MX titles with the America, when the both titles are against my favorite team, Cruz Azul. So sad. And so remember that Miguel Herrera is very famous because he won these 2 titles against my favorite team, Cruz Azul, because I think that these 2 titles were won sorry, because the Cruz Azul made several mistakes. But that is another topic. About this game, before this game, I thought that the Costa Rica were gonna to have an easy game. I'm not gonna to lie because I think that in the paper they are better team than Surinam, and I thought that Costa Rica were gonna to win this game by minimum 2 goal difference. Yeah, and in the halftime, the Costa Rica were leading the game. They were leading the game 2-1, but they were the best team in the first half. In the second half, the game put emotion because the Suriname tied the game, and later they come back and they were leading to 3-2 in the minus 64. And in that moment, I was very surprised. And in that moment, I thought that maybe the Costa Rica were going to lose this game because Suriname were playing a very great football level in the second half. But 12 minutes later, Costa Rica tied the game in the minus 76, and in the rest of the game, in the last 15 minutes of the game, Costa Rica was attacking, but they couldn't score a goal. And in the stopping time, the referee called a penalty. Manfredo Galde scored his second goal of the game, and with this goal, got the victory to Costa Rica, and they won the game 4-3. With this victory, an exciting victory, the Costa Rica won the game and they got the first 3 points, and Surinam stay with 0 points. So what's next today? Will be only 2 games. This game will be from the Group C, where the first game Panama will play against Guadalupe today at 19 o'clock Eastern time, and in the second game Jamaica will play against Guatemala tonight on 22 o'clock Eastern time. About these 2 games, I think that in the first game Panama is the runner-up team of this tournament. Well, remember that 2 years ago they lost against Mexico in the final. So I think that Panama will win this game by 1 or 2 goal difference, because I think that they won't have any problem in the second game of the day. I think that this will be a tremendous game. I think that these 2 teams have a similar football level, but I think that in the end, in this moment, Jamaica is a little better than Guatemala. So I think that Jamaica is going to win this game by 1 goal difference, and they will get the first 3 points of the tournament. So I hope you like this video, and if you have any comment or suggestion, you can write me in any of my social media platforms. So see you next video. Cheers.